American Idol, they asked us to sum up our life goals, and I said I wanted to be a loving father and a faithful husband and a servant of all. And I think the servant of all, that's the main one, and I think that's what we're called to be. And it's to give our life for God, to give our life for those around us, to give our life for the good fight. My name is Jason Castro, and I am second.
LancasterOhio.tv presents the Mid-State League Game of the Week, where Fairfield County high school athletes show their drive to succeed and their commitment to teamwork. This broadcast is a community service of Fairfield Media, high school media students and volunteers working hard to bring you the best in Mid-State League sports. Turn it on, crank it up. It's time for the MSL on LSM.
Hello and welcome everybody to Mid-State League on LSN. My name is Andrew Gherkin. I'm here with my good friend Jacob Thompson. We will be giving you Green Bobcats versus the Millersport Lakers action.
All right, number 8's about to set up. Hands off the running back.
Great
yard
stop.
gain.
Great stop. Lakers defense controlling that line, not letting any running start up early.
That was number 22, Levi Mullet on the carry for a few yards.
It's a wonderful night for football.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Not too cool, not too hot.
Green's
No wind.
Green's about to set up again. Under center. Hand off to the fullback. Stopped right at the line.
Number 12, that fullback for Green, actually ran into his lineman and could not go anywhere, and that middle linebacker for Millersport came in and brought him down before he could move around that lineman.
Yeah, that was number 12, Kyle Frazier on the carry. The quarterback, Clay Applegate.
Green having a tough time getting their run game and offensive game started this first quarter, but we're looking for them to bounce back.
Yes. Third down, about the 30-yard line. A pitch to the running back, number 22 again. And stopped short again.
Another great defensive effort by Millersport, making sure that Green goes 4 and out, not getting any yardage here, and hopefully they will get the ball and move down the field and score.
Yeah. We have number 4 back for Millersport, Matt Howard.
Millersport looking to get their first win this season, and looking much stronger than they have in the last couple of years. It's going to make for a good game.
My mistake. That is number 4 Clayton Moore back for the return. He is also our key player to watch tonight as well. Oh, there he goes. Runs into his own teammate and gets stopped.
I do believe if he hadn't run into that blocker right there, he probably could have gone at least another 20 yards.
I agree.
Very fast.
Yes.
Very fast.
Millersport's about to set up shop here by the 53-yard line.
Both teams here 0-1 on this season, looking to get their first win.
Both teams looking to redeem themselves from last weekend. Millersport's going to start out in the shotgun. Number 13, Jonah Butts at quarterback, going in motion. Hand off to the running back. And again, that is number 4, Clayton Moore with the carry for a few yards.
Clayton Moore being a key part of their offense this season. Hopefully he'll get a lot of carries, a lot of yards, and move up the field and help his team progress and take home the W if they can.
Clayton Moore only a junior, so he can show himself this year and next year as well.
It's a good experience. You have that extra, that seniority to come back to you and not have to rebuild that position.
Yes. Millersport going under center this time. Jonah Butts again at quarterback. Hand off to number 25.
Brought down short of the line of scrimmage. Millersport hoping to move up the field, get this 10 yards, and restart their downs.
Yes. Millersport going back to the shotgun formation. Oh, pass right there, incomplete. Probably should have had that one, but that's all right. Millersport's most likely going to punt here.
The safety for Green had moved over to what will be the bottom of your screen, kind of edging against that triple wide receiver formation they had down there. Good coverage, just a lack of hands at the moment.
Yes. Got number 12 back for Green High School to return.
Oof, nice punt.
Gets a nice bounce. They'll be inside the 10-yard line. Inside the 5, actually.
Very good punt indeed. Green kind of got to dig out of this hole that Millersport stuck him in there.
Yeah, Millersport's got to be happy with that punt right there.
Oh, I would be as a coach. I mean,
yes.
I could not be more pleased. If you get them inside the 10-yard line, that's great. Even inside the 5, even better.
Yeah.
You're kind of putting their offense back in the end zone. Hopefully you can pick up or capitalize on that and force a safety.
Yeah, because even if they have to punt there, they'll be inside the 40 most likely, so good field position either way. Green setting up shot here, under center again. Hand off to the running back. He gets a few yard gain out to about the 6-yard line.
Millersport defense showing that they are not going to let this game go easy and not let them run right up the middle, and they're choking him right at the line, making sure that he's scared, can't move.
Yeah, linebackers are doing a good job packing that middle right there. Green still in their huddle. Got number 8 under center again for Green. Taking the snap. It's play action. Oh, incomplete pass. Probably should have had that one, but that's all right.
Millersport was showing blitz in their defense, and they definitely got through. Just about had that quarterback.
Yeah, he had to get flush out of the pocket there, had to make that pass a little bit quicker.
All their outside linebackers were up there on that line, angled and getting ready to take out that quarterback. I'm surprised they didn't get him.
Yeah.
It was very close.
Yeah, I thought they were going to get him there for a second.
But good play. Good job by the quarterback. Extend that play and look for the open receiver there.
Yeah. Millersport's really looking for a stop here. Hand off to the running back. They stop him after just a few yards.
More blitz showing, and number 13, Jonah Butts, stopping that play. Great defensive effort there.
Yeah, Millersport's got to be happy with that one. They should get good field position after this punt. Again, number 4 back to return this for Millersport. Green's punter actually in the end zone, so he gets it. Oh, there's a nice spin move right there. Number 4, still going. And finally gets dragged down around the 25-yard line.
You might not have seen it, but that very well could have been a flag there, horse collar against Green. Tugging on that back of that jersey and those pads. If they see you, they will throw that flag. Luckily for them, they didn't see it.
Yes, for sure.
That had been another 15 yards closer to the goal. Not a good thing for Green.
Yes, and as we might have guessed, Millersport has good field position on the opposing 25-yard line, so they're looking good right now.
Good return there by Clayton Moore.
Yes.
Very fast, and I mean, like I said it before, but the quickness is incredible.
Yes, Millersport in the pistol formation. They got Clayton Moore, number 4, going in motion again, and a pitch to the running back. He's got some good open field. Oh, bounces to the outside and gets a nice 12-yard gain right there. First down, Millersport starting to recount their downs.
And Millersport fans getting this place pumped up.
Yeah.
They are ready for Millersport to show some great offensive effort and score here.
Yes.
Setting up inside that red zone.
Inside the red zone. Good field position and a good first down right there.
Green only setting up with one safety, 3 linebackers. Their secondary is pretty packed.
Yeah. Millersport looks like they're going under center again. Handoff, number 14. Nice open field, and that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Possibly could have been a late hit there. Green not showing that, not coordination, but of awareness to stop right there. I mean, that very well could have been a late hit and a horse collar earlier in this drive, but Millersport still scored.
Yes, that was the number 14, Brandon Cronenbitter on that touchdown.
Amazing, amazing athleticism moving in and out of the defense. It's just a great all-around play for Millersport.
Yeah, smart following his blockers as well.
Showing up here early in the game, getting this Millersport team pumped up.
Yeah. They're getting excited about this one for sure. And it looks like Millersport's going for 2.
Ooh, going for 2.
Going in the pistol formation.
Worked last time, didn't it?
Looks like a QB draw, and he is short, no good.
That is a very close call. You have to give it to the ref. I mean, he may not have been right. He may have been, but we can't tell up here. Honestly, if I was seeing from our perspective, I would have called it good, but it looks like he was stopped short of the end zone there.
Yes, very well. Good job by Green right there, getting the tackle before the goal line.
So great offensive effort here by Millersport. Green hoping to come out and do the same thing.
Yeah, Millersport's got to be happy with that drive, getting down the field easily. Got off the punt, good field position, and they capitalized quickly.
Last game, Millersport unfortunately lost 42-0, but they had 4 penalties, lost 45 yards, only had 6 first downs, and now they're definitely picking up the pace and moving the ball down the field, making and correcting their mistakes from the last game.
Yes, for sure. Looking strong out there on their possession. Again, number 4, Clayton Moore with the kick.
Moore, just an all-around player.
Yes.
Stepping up in multiple positions.
Playing everywhere on the field out there. Nice kick. Again, Green fumbled the kickoff. That's got to make that coach angry.
That's all right. They got up to that 29-yard line when, you know, better than having a touchback there. Just not even, I mean, like he caught the ball around the 19 area, so he got about 10 yards off that carry, or off the reception there.
Yes. Green coming back out again, looking to capitalize and redeem themselves from last possession, having a quick 4 and out there in their own red zone. Green's going out of the shotgun now. Oh, no handoff. His running back wasn't there. And they stop him, looks like behind the line there, or just at the line. Millersport's got to be happy with that one.
Millersport's defense recognizing early that they're inside, cutting off that run, and the quarterback just trying to extend the play and use his legs. But Millersport defense 1 step ahead of him, cutting him short just before he gets to that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, unfortunately, Green had a miss snap there, but Millersport was ready for that and aware of that.
Green calls a timeout, talk things over, and get their offense some momentum and hopefully to move the ball further down the field.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Green to go against this Millersport momentum right now.
Millersport sensing that they've already attacked first, as it were, and opened up this game, and now daring Green to answer.
Yes.
Both teams in their huddles getting things ready.
Millersport looking pretty excited out there.
Definitely. I mean, especially after that touchdown, there was a huge swarm of Lakers over there just getting on each other. They were excited for this football game.
Yes, definitely ready. Like I said, it's going to be hard for Green to stop this momentum of the Lakers.
But hopefully they can pick some up after their last game and score and make this even closer of a game than Millersport expected it to be.
Yes, Green going with 3 backs in the backfield. They headed to their very back one, 2 lead blockers, and they get a good 5-yard gain right there.
Millersport was actually showing blitz, so that would have been a perfect defense against the run, but that running back weaving in and out of those linemen there, following his blockers as well. It's good offensive and defensive effort, making sure he doesn't get past that 5-yard marker there. And it'll be third and 5. Third and 5.
Green again going with the 3-back formation. Both teams mixing up that offensive style a little bit there.
Yes, multiple offensive formations for both teams.
Yes.
We'll have a flag on the play.
Running back number 22 for Green again getting a nice gain, but we have a flag here. Let's see what it's for.
Maybe a false start.
Yes, I see a false start on the offense.
That Green player just getting a little bit too jumpy. Moved a little bit too quick, and it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Yeah. Green definitely doesn't want to get a lot of penalties because for both teams last weekend, they both had plenty of yards and penalties, so looking to redeem themselves this weekend.
Making sure they got to keep everything smooth and under control, making sure that their offense knows the count and they're not, doing that little half-second flinch right before the snap.
Yes. Refs are just waiting for that, always.
You know from experience that they can see everything.
That's right. They very well can. So Green setting back up where they began the drive on 3rd down at the 29, 30-yard line. Let's see what formation they come out in this time. And it looks like we're going with the 3 backs again in the backfield. Number 8 again under center for Green.
More blitz.
Oh, they're going for the fade route. And he got him. He got him down the sideline.
And he's gone.
They can't catch him. Touchdown Green.
And that's a great bounce back there. That penalty brings them back 5 yards, 10 yards on a 3rd down. Long bomb off of that left line. A beautiful catch, and they made it all the way. And answering the dare that Millersport had given them, like, come on, take it at us, and they did, and they scored.
Yes. They had the corner, Clayton Moore, in on the inside, and that was a nice throw by the quarterback to hit him on the outside shoulder. Great down the sideline.
Good throw. Good throw indeed. Now Green kind of taking that momentum right from Millersport.
Yeah, I'm sure Green is feeling it now. Extra point is up, and it looks to be good, and it is.
Both great offensive drives for Millersport and Green, making this a 7-6 game.
Yeah, let's see how Millersport responds after they get the ball back on this next offensive drive.
Now that momentum that Green took from them, they want to get back real quick, get their receivers into this, their running backs moving as fast as possible, and their linemen blocking hard.
For sure, for sure. Millersport scored pretty easily last drive, so let's see how they respond this time. Returning back for Millersport, number 4, Clayton Moore, and number 14, who got that last touchdown, Brayton Cronenbitter.
Number 22, Levi Mullet to kick it off, a senior for Green.
He's also playing running back and linebacker as well as kicker, so he's looking like a pretty good all-around player as well. And a nice kick there, too.
Dodges a couple of defenders.
A nice
looking
move.
At a big hole.
He's getting in the open field, and they can't catch him. They can't catch him down the Oh!
That should be another flag. great defensive effort chasing him down, but he's tackling him the wrong way. You cannot grab those shoulder pads and yank him down. That is not a good no call there from the refs.
Yeah.
That should have been a flag.
Yes, again, should have been a horse collar there, but a great return by,
at least 50, at least 70 yards there.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Because they got it about the 30, brought it all the way back to about the 10-yard line.
Yes. That was a great return by number 14, Brandon Cronenbitter, who also got that last touchdown for Millersport.
Showing his amazing athleticism and speed, dodging the defenders.
Yes, right down the sideline. I'm surprised he didn't get tackled for a loss, but like you said, Andrew, his athleticism, he just got right through that. That was great, a great run. And Millersport going with the pistol formation again. A pitch to the running back, but the refs stopped the play before it could go anywhere.
Not really sure what happened there with the officials, but Millersport will set up again. 1st and 10. About 15 yards to the end zone. Millersport once again in that red zone.
Yeah, looking good. Field position again.
Looking great. Both teams looking great.
Yeah, looking strong. Millersport from the pistol formation before the play started now going to the I formation. Hand off to the fullback. He's got some open field and tackled at about the 1-yard line there.
Both these teams are just back and forth. I mean, one great play, another great play from Green, or one great play from Millersport, another great play from Green. They're just fighting head to head right now, and it's a wonderful thing to watch.
For sure. I can definitely see this being a high-scoring game, but let's see how it goes. Millersport on the 1-yard line, going back to the I formation. Number 13 under center, and he takes the QB sneak right up the middle for a touchdown.
To make it 12-7 here. Millersport leading Green by 5. Great return leads to a good run and a QB sneak up in for the touchdown. Green doing well on their offense as well. Good pass on the back shoulder of that receiver and scoring, and then another good run before by Cronenbitter to score for Millersport. I mean, all around sound game for both teams.
Yeah, Millersport going back again to the pistol formation, and for a 2-point conversion, they do a pitch to the running back, and he gets in for 2 again.
Millsport has to be psyched up by now. They are ready to take this game from Green. All Green has to do is Green has to step it up and not let this momentum move to more yards and more touchdowns and more great plays. They got to shut it down while they can, but Millersport having to act on this momentum and keep it going.
Yes, for sure. You can feel the momentum swing going back and forth here. Dalton and Kenny plays wide receiver. That was him getting the 2-point conversion off the pitch, and on the touchdown that was number 13 Jonah Butts at quarterback.
Got about 4 minutes left here in this first quarter as Millersport leads Green 14-7.
Millersport looking strong again on offense. Let's see if Green wants their momentum back.
I think they do, but they got to take it.
That's right. Millersport's not going to give it up easy. Number 4, Clayton Moore for Millersport, kicking it off again.
Low kick, looks to be returnable.
Yep, returning about to start at the 30-yard line.
Good tackle there by number 71, Zach Leffman. Good solid tackle, no horse collaring there.
Yeah, great tackle there. And Green looks to have it about the 45-yard line there.
Hoping to punch into enemy territory here on this possession.
Yeah. Looks like Green's going to go back to that 3-back formation, but the refs want to talk something over. Not sure
Maybe,
what happened
I think
there.
they're trying to put time back on the clock, changing it from 3:21 to 3:45, saying that something had malfunctioned up here in the booth.
All right, looks like everything's set. They're green again, going back to that 3-back formation. They hand it to the fullback this time for a gain of 1 yard.
Just stuffed at that line. Millersport ready for this green run. Green's got to go to the air and take it to those cornerbacks and that safety.
Yes, Millersport looks to be ready for that up the middle. Stuffing well.
No receiver up there for Green, giving the cornerback an open space to cut up the quarterback. Wow.
Millersport again got to the green running back at the line, but he just powered right through and got himself a few extra yards. It was a great run.
Make it 3rd and about 3 here, 3 or 4.
Yeah. Let's see if they go back to the air. That worked well last time, as we saw.
On their 3rd down. Beautiful pass up to that left line and on the back shoulder of the receiver. It was a good catch.
Yeah. And again, they got room on that left side of the field, so let's see if they go back there.
They do have a receiver up there, so we'll see what happens.
They do. They're going back to that 3-back formation again. Number 8 under center. Oh, and they go right up the middle. And they stuffed at the line. A group of Millersport Lakers.
He'll gain actually about 1 yard, which is a good play by him powering through, but those Lakers gang tackling him as soon as he gets up there.
That was a great defensive stop for Millersport. Let's see if Green goes for it or if they decide to punt it away.
I think they're going to go for it here.
Yeah.
4th and only 1 yard.
See if they can get it here. Going back to this 3-back formation once again.
Millersport doesn't want it to happen. They got to stuff that line. But it's going to happen.
And Green looks to have gotten the first down there with their fullback, number 42.
They'll reset the downs and move forward from about the 43.
Yes. That was number 42, Mark Allen, on the carry there for the first down for Green.
Good carry. Very good carry. Powering through that Millersport line.
Yes. Green running backs looking strong.
And that's not a small Millersport line there. They are some big dudes.
And not at all. And it looks these past 2 plays to have been blitzing. Oh, and he's flushed out of the pocket to the right, and he decides to throw it anyway. Back to the fullback. And it actually, I think, went over his intended receiver and got to number 24.
Actually, I think what happened is that fullback had not realized that number 21, Jason Deerfield, there was behind him, and he had Deerfield making a great catch and turning and running up that field.
Yeah, also great awareness by the Green quarterback, Clay Applegate, he got flushed out of the pocket to the right there and still threw a good pass there for the first down on first.
They went back to the air again, just like we said.
They did, and it worked out again. Going back to the 3-back formation once again. And running back makes a good bounce to the outside. Gets close to another first down on first.
Hopefully Green's offensive coordinator is starting to recognize a pattern. This going to the air is starting to work. Maybe we should hit our receivers a little bit more.
Yes. Curious to see what Green does here in the red zone.
Looks like they're going back to that infamous 3-back formation.
Yeah, it's working well, so why would you change? Again, the running back bounces to the outside, makes a strong run. And that's a touchdown.
Gonna be a score. They're going to score.
He got hit about 3 yards out, but just powered through and got that extra few yards to get that touchdown.
It's amazing what you can do if you just duck that shoulder and take it to someone.
That's right. That's right. Green running back's doing a great job here of just powering through and getting those few extra yards. And as we saw there, it works. And
You can see different sets of offense here. Millersport with the quick and agile running backs trying to weave in and out of the defense. Green with these power running backs ducking their shoulders and taking it to Millersport.
Yes, for sure. Extra point is good. And we got a 14-14 ball game here in the first quarter. Again, looking like a high-scoring game.
And we will be back to give you second quarter action here in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Mike Miller, host of Lancaster Perspective. The crew and I would like to extend a formal invitation to you to catch us on Channel 9 Lancaster School Network.
Lancaster Perspective on LSN.
Welcome back here to Millersport, Ohio, where the Millersport Lakers hosting the Green Bobcats. It is 14-14 here at the beginning of the second quarter. Green going to kick it off to Millersport, and a great game we've been seeing so far here. Looking great on the offensive sides of both teams, just taking it at the defense and going right to the end zone.
Yes, both teams looking strong here off their loss last week. Really want to redeem themselves. And Green here to kick off to Millersport. And kick is off. It's like a squib kick there. Ooh.
Number 15, Ben Gabriel with the recovery there. Running backwards and losing a couple of yards, but they will still set up shop around the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
Yeah, Ben just had nowhere to go there, so.
I'd say even if you can't go anywhere, go forward, gain a couple of yards, duck your shoulder.
Yeah, there you go.
But not to say that, you know, what he didn't do isn't fine. I mean, I'm not a football player.
Let's see what formation Millersport sets up in. Both teams have been switching up their offensive style. So
A lot of pistol and three backs.
Yeah. And it looks to be working for both teams. So
It definitely is. And both of them seem to be running, you know, that if it ain't broke, don't fix it offense.
Exactly. And it does look like Millersport is going to set up in the pistol. The 3 wide receivers out to the right side. They do a pitch to the running back, which they did on the 2-point conversion last play. And get some good 12 yards there on first down for another first down there.
Great run. I mean, the blockers for Millersport just have that awareness being like, hey, I got to shut this guy down, make sure he doesn't come over and stop the guy running the ball who's coming right behind me. And it's just good awareness by both teams. Both teams.
Yeah. Number 22 there, Dalton Ankini, has him down as a wide receiver, but he's looking good at running back as well, so running strong there. Got some speed as well.
Yeah,
so.
It seems like all the Millersport backs do.
Yeah, that speed is definitely a strong point of theirs. And another pitch again to the opposite side.
Same guy, same play.
Nice run again. He looks to get about 6 or 7 yards there on first down.
Just run the same play on the other side, and it works on both sides, both ends of the field. I mean, Lakers just showing that good communication, being able to pull off that same play on both sides.
Yeah. And why wouldn't Millersport want to get some of their guys out in the open field, right? With all that speed.
If you can find some daylight, take it.
Yeah, exactly. Setting up here about a 53-yard line. And it looks like they're going under center this time, switching it up a little bit with 2 backs in the backfield.
Another good power run here.
Nice. They're powering through, getting some extra 5 yards there. Nice run by Millersport.
Dragging a defensive back for Green for at least 7 yards.
That was a great run.
And it didn't seem to phase him at all. He's just holding on to that ball, tucking the ball, and running right through people, dragging another person on his legs.
Yeah, that was not one of their normal runners. That was number 25, Bayou Thorne, with a strong, powerful run there. Looking good. Oh, fumble.
Another pistol formation. Bad snap, and the quarterback, Jonah Butts, eaten up instantaneously. Millersport Lakers just getting lucky that they didn't turn over the ball there.
Yes, that was a Millersport got a break there. Let's see what they do on 2nd and
20.
Yeah, 2nd and 20. We might go to the air. We haven't seen them do that much tonight. But
no, we have not. And the receivers in warm-ups look capable and ready to catch the ball.
For sure, for sure. Quarterback looking good, throwing the ball as well. But they're going back to this pistol. Let's see what they do here. Oh, a little trickery. Oh, nice move by Moore.
There's that player to watch making things happen.
Yeah, it didn't go as far as they would have liked, but going with the trickery, made a nice move and didn't get caught in the backfield.
You see these two linemen set up right in front of him, just getting ready to nail him. A quick little shuffle of his feet, and he's heading right up the field.
Yeah, again, Millersport's speed backs saving them once again there. Looking good with their speed. If I believe so, I don't think Millersport's gone to the air yet, so with 3rd and long, let's see if they throw on the left side of the field with actually 3 receivers with 1 going in motion.
They did, but it was a little bit overthrown. Jonah Butts actually chasing off a middle linebacker there from Green, who was right on his tail.
Yeah. Got flushed out of the pocket to the left there. I might have been designed to play, but just overthrew him a little bit, throwing off his back shoulder. So.
But great athleticism to extend that playmaking, not taking the sack there.
Of course.
All this speed is definitely coming in handy for Millersport, dodging in and out of these hefty Green linemen and linebackers.
Yeah, definitely their strong points. So let's see how they utilize that in the upcoming drives. Again, Clayton Moore punting it away. Very versatile player. Oh, and it looks to have touched the Green player. I believe that's Millersport ball.
Number 42, Mark Allen, did not seem to see the ball, and it just kind of bounced and hit off of his thighs there. And Millersport showing the awareness to just jump on that ball instantly before anyone could. But they're going to say that Green had recovered the ball, not Millersport, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Green on their own it looks like they're 19-ish.
Yeah, that looked to have hit the Green player.
You can't exactly tell. There were at least 4 or 5 guys on top of that ball. You just kind of got to look and see who comes up with it.
Yeah, again, like the play down here on the opposite side of the field. It looked like it should have been Millersport ball, but, you know, the refs are right down the field, so we got to trust their call. And it looks like Green again is going with that 3-back formation. It's working, so why would you fix it? What's not broken, as you like to say.
We have a timeout Millersport before the snap goes off. You may not have heard it. Millersport fans not happy with that call at all. They are not liking those officials right now.
Coach going out in the field and trying to argue his case, getting his team back the ball, but it looks like it's still going to be Green's ball. So.
Nonetheless, I mean, if they're going against these officials, you know they want this Millersport team to win. They are ready for it.
For sure.
And it's just going to be a great game, and it's going to be fun to watch the second half unfold.
Yeah. Great awareness by Millersport as well, jumping on that ball. Although they didn't get it, that was still a great awareness and a great play.
I thought they had come up with it.
I thought so as well, but we'll go with the ref's call on this one. Millersport back on the field as Green is still on their sideline huddle.
The officials blowing that whistle, getting that Green offense to come out and set up.
Yes. Green at the beginning of the game was going with a few different formations, but lately they've only gone with that 3 back. And again, like I said, why would you fix what's broken, what's not broken? So, but it does look like they changed up this time with only 2 backs in the backfield. A nice cut, but he gets hit by his own lineman, and it looks like he may have lost one, if not stuffed at the line.
Yeah, I think he lost a couple of yards there, but official timeout on the field. Not quite sure what's happening. Officials talking it over, trying to figure out what happens. Looks like that's a false start on Green, and they will decline that penalty because they already had lost about 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 15.
And it looks like Green's going back to that pistol formation that Millersport does.
Going to the air.
Ooh.
4 people in that one vicinity, that one area, and none of them could seem to get a hand up on that. 2 for Green, 2 for Millersport. The safety back there kind of read the quarterback's eyes, but didn't quite get down there to pick that ball off.
Yeah, I'm sure the Green quarterback's glad he overthrew that one a little bit because there were 2 Millersport players back there ready to pick that off.
Or he probably, if he wanted to, he probably could have just darted that right in there. He had 2 receivers there.
Yeah.
Both with good hands. I mean, like we saw in warm-ups there, just seemed like a solid team. Both of them do.
Yeah. Both looking solid, offense and defense. And the number 8 for Green is getting flushed out of the pocket, makes a nice throw, and he gets it to his receiver. He's going down the right side of the field.
Quarterback hit as he throws, still able to make that play. And there goes number 24, Trent Markham, all the way from the 20-yard line.
That was a great play by Green there. The quarterback getting flushed out of the pocket to the right side, throws a nice ball.
An 80-yard, well, yeah, about 80 yards all the way down the field, and they got it.
Yeah, receiver just caught that ball and turned on the jets going up the sideline. No one was gonna catch him there. So
afterburners had a little bit of effect, you could say.
There you go. Green showing some speed there too, as well as their power. So
point after low, but it is good.
It is good.
So Green strikes back, making this a 21-14 ball game. Millersport looking to answer and tie up this game again. And as we predicted, this is a close game. Both teams just playing cloak and dagger here, trying to take hold of this game and set their footing so they can just blow out the rest of it.
Yeah, both teams still looking good, and like I said at the beginning, it's looking like it's going to be more of a high-scoring game. So let's just see how Millersport responds when they get the ball back here.
Green setting up to kick to Millersport. Number 4, Clayton Moore, that player of the game last week, getting ready to return.
Yes. Both teams seem to have that versatile player that they like to put in all spots of the field, and Clayton Moore is looking strong so far. Let's see if he can keep up his good performance from last weekend so far in this game.
And number 22, Levi Mullet for Green, is that one versatile player that they basically can say, hey, do this, and he'll be like, all right, I'll do it, and it'll get done.
That's right. He's looking strong as well.
Low kick. Moore scoops it up. Taking it at Green, finds some daylight, dodges a tackler.
Moore again with a nice cut, juking out the defender. His speed is really working for him tonight.
He'll get up to about the 45-yard line, Millersport's 45-yard line, and great return. I mean, if you can get at least 20 yards off of that return, you're looking at a good set of downs here.
Yeah, not to mention a fumbled return as well. So he did fumble with that for a second. That's right. He made up for it though.
Gaining those 20 yards there.
Millersport looks to be going back to that under center, 2 backs in the backfield.
Nice little wishbone stuff. Looks like they're going to get about a yard, but number 25, Bo Thorne there, ducking his shoulder and powering up for that 1 yard, but swamped by a group of Bobcats at the line.
Green definitely looked to be ready for that play there, so let's see what Millersport changes it up at all.
There they go.
They're going back to the pistol again, which has been working well for him tonight so far. So, some miscommunication there by the quarterback and the running back.
And that was, it looks like they called incomplete pass as there was a little bit of forward motion there. So they'd got a break, and it'll be 3rd and 9 instead of 3rd and very long.
Yeah, I think that was a good call by the rep, that incomplete pass. It was a little bit of forward motion, so there's some miscommunication there, but it all they got a break there. So
as a running back running an option in that pistol, you got to stay aware and not turn your back there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, anything could happen.
That's right.
Could have lost the ball there, and it could have been going the other way.
Yeah, that could have been a quick 7 there for the Bobcats, but Millersport gets it back. He's coming out of the pocket on the right side, and nice strike to Clayton Moore, and it looks like he got hit out of bounds. That'll be a first down for Millersport.
First complete pass here for Millersport, and looking good in the air as well. Clayton Moore just snatches that ball up and tucks it, takes the hit.
Again.
So it's good that he was able to hang on to that ball there.
Yeah, he is looking strong tonight, Clayton Moore, for sure. Catch a nice pass there, some runs and some returns.
Just like we said, an all-around player that can get things done.
Yes, definitely. I think Millersport likes to utilize him. We got the pistol formation again from Millersport. Jonah Butts at quarterback. He's doing a good job tonight. Takes a snap. Quick handoff to, again, Clayton Moore, looking good. But it looks like he's going to get stuffed at about the line.
Gains about 2 yards there. Hit from behind, and that forward momentum from that lineman there pushed him forward for those 2 yards. So he should be thanking that lineman.
Yeah.
At this point, because we are MSL on LSN, we would like to give you an update on the Fairfield Christian game. There's 8:48 left in the second quarter, and they are losing 6-21 against Northridge High School.
Knights looking strong last weekend, a good win, and hopefully they can come back and get a win here tonight.
As number 25, Bo Thorne, just takes it to that Green defense and getting very, very close, but just shy of that first down.
Yes.
So it'll be 4th and short.
Yes. Millersport backs, most of them are the quick and the fast, speedy kind, but number 25, Bo Thorne, seems to be that power back for them. They like to go up the middle with him. Looking strong.
Sorry, 3rd and short for Millersport.
If they don't get it here, I can see them going for it on 4th as well. But
I definitely could as well. All this momentum, you just got to take it to them. Take chances. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. And if Green scores again, you'll be down by 14.
There you go. Yeah. And they're close enough anyway where taking a risk wouldn't hurt them at all. So
that turnover would leave them at about the Green zone 33, which is not bad. I mean, not bad field position for Green, but not exactly bad field position for them to be in for Millersport either.
Yeah.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout by Millersport. Want to talk things over a little bit. It's about 5:40 left in the quarter before halftime. Let's see what their game plan is here on 3rd and short.
If they can go to the air again and that quarterback can extend the play, use his legs, get to that outside line, and get that quick little pass to that receiver, just a quick little 5-yard and cut-in route. I mean, it's amazing how much that stuff works. The little things, the little 5-yard dashes in, the 5-yard post routes, the 5-yard curls. I mean, it's just all these routes that you can use in these really short passes. All the short game, you just chip away at that defense, get under their skin, and move forward.
Yeah. Those quick short routes like you were just describing can be very effective. A good 5 or 6 yards every time, and you're set.
Definitely. I mean, that's 2 downs, and you're already in that first down area.
There you go.
Possibly getting close to that red zone. Millersport ducking under. Bo Thorne taking it to Green. gets up to about the 19-yard line, or the 21-yard line.
Bo Thorne again just powering it right up the middle. He is looking strong.
As bulkier as he is compared to the other running backs, he still has those quick steps and just able to move around, but not as fast as Clayton Moore and Cronenbitter, but he still has that athleticism.
Yeah, definitely looking strong, and they're going back to the two backs instead of their usual pistol, and they hand off to Clayton Moore, and he just slips and falls, going for that cut again, and they lose about 1 yard.
Sometimes those quick little movements can kill you a little bit, especially when the floor is getting slippery, or the turf is getting slippery. You're going to be careful not to pull a muscle down there. That can be ineffective for everyone.
Yeah, especially for a key player like Clayton. They definitely don't want to lose such a versatile player as him. And Millersport is going back to the pistol formation with 3 receivers on the left side. They're going to pitch to Clayton, and they got him out in the open field. He is fast, but it does look like he got hit.
Might have been a little head-to-head contact there, but I'm not quite sure. Gain of about 1 yard.
Yeah.
Making it 3rd and long for Millersport.
That was a great open field tackle by Green there, getting Clayton with how fast he is, and just holding on, and then another Green player came and helped out, and they double teamed him and got him down.
Not able to move make that little quick jab step and move outside of that linebacker there. It was a beautiful defensive effort there.
Yes, that was greatly executed by the Bobcats there. Impressive. Millersport again going with this pistol formation. Receiver to each side. And a handoff to the fullback. Bo Thorne again. Looking strong, breaking a few tackles there, and he's still going. He is really looking strong tonight, Andrew.
All of the backs for Millersport are, you can't pin it on one man's shoulders. All of them are doing their job and going right at Green, taking it on the ground and just taking all this abuse that they're getting.
Yeah, they're doing really well, and it's impressive. Millersport 4th and I believe 1 here, 4th and short, and I believe they're gonna go for it. Let's see if they get
why
it here.
wouldn't you? You're inside that red zone. There's only 1 yard till you get that first down, and then you're at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they went back to that QB sneak they got on a touchdown earlier, and it is the QB sneak. And
you know how to call it, my friend.
That was a good play by Millersport, and first down inside the 10-yard line.
Going back to what we were talking about with those offensive backs for Millersport, you can't exactly pin it on one man's shoulders, but all of them working well together and able. It's good to have all these defensive backs who are agile and movable, so that you can give one man a break and bring him back in.
Definitely, I think all these backs complement each other, so they're really looking strong and solid as a team.
Nice little ISO play for Clayton.
He got a good 3 or 4 yards there, looking strong, and his speed is really helping him tonight.
That wishbone that Millersport is using is just beautiful. A little ISO to the left or even to the right. It fakes out the defense really easily, and then you've got open field like that. And if you can get in there, it's like really close to that end zone.
Yeah. Another thing we don't usually recognize is those blockers out in the open field for Millersport are doing a great job, so that those backs can just, get around in the open field. So looking good. And they're going with the I formation this time, right up the middle with Bo Thorne, and he's still pushing. But I think he gets about the 2-yard line, maybe 1. Third and goal here for the Millersport Lakers. Let's see what they do here.
Still second, or sorry, is it third? It's 3rd and 3. That scoreboard is not right. A little deceptive. You look up there and it says 2. You look over at the slider and it says 3, and you're not quite sure what to say, but we obviously know it's 3rd down. Yes.
Millersport going with the I formation with a receiver to each side. And they're going with the QB sneak again. And touchdown, Millersport again off the QB sneak.
There we go. To say, that, like I said, it was a cloak and dagger. There's your dagger. Those quick little runs right up the middle. I mean, that's at least 3 QB sneaks we've seen in this this first half.
Yes.
And they've all proven effective for first downs or touchdowns. I mean, they scored twice off of those little QB sneaks. Jonah Butt's doing a great job sneaking in between his linemen before Green realizes what the heck's going on.
Yeah. Jonah looking strong here, and Millersport again going for the 2. Let's see what they decide to do here. And again, they decide to do the pitch. He's been working well, and he gets to the corner. He dives and gets a 2-point conversion.
Breaking that plane, it's a great thing to be able to do. You don't exactly have to get inside that end zone. You just have to get that ball in there. So a little dive like that and reaching it across, breaking the plane and putting up 2 more points for Millersport. And they are happy about this. They wanted to take this game and put them in the lead.
Yeah. Once again, number 22, Dawn and Kenny, he is looking strong tonight, as well as all the other backs. And his wide receiver speed is definitely helping him out here on these 2-point conversions.
Being such a fast team as Millersport is, the movement is just so hectic against Green. Being a little bit bulkier and not as fast, but having more power behind them, they're able to make better tackles. And if they can get to the backs and wide receivers for Millersport, it's kind of a cat and mouse thing here, because you can't tell what either of them are going to do.
Yeah.
Whether you're going to be able, being a little bit more elephantine at what they're going to be able to do to stop Millersport from getting all these points off the run.
Yeah. Again, as it has done plenty of times in this first half, the momentum keeps switching between Green and Millersport, and Millersport actually up by 1 because of their 2-point conversions, and that could be detrimental at the end of the game.
It definitely could. Kind of the deciding factor between this game.
Yeah.
As Clayton Moore sets up to kick. Low kick will be returned. Maybe not.
Another fumbled kickoff by Green, and
the special teams here not looking so hot, but they're making up for it with offense on both teams.
Yes. Green definitely on their touchdowns are getting some big highlight plays in, and they're looking strong on some of their offensive drives.
Those breakaway passes do amazing amounts of damage to this Millersport defense.
Yes. Green quarterback Clay Applegate, he's also looking strong when he's getting flushed out of the pocket, keeping his focus on his receivers and his eyes open.
Good, as I like to call it, little Aaron Rodgers moves, using his legs and throwing that off his back foot.
Yeah, definitely. It works well, and Green is going back to that 3-back formation.
Flag on the play, though, but a good run here by number 42, Mark Allen. But might be coming back. That flag there in the backfield. Probably a false start. Trying to get the clock stopped so they can tell us what exactly happened. False start or holding.
Yes.
False start. So that'll set them back 5 yards. A good run by Mark Allen, but his linemen and receivers just a little bit jumpy there, wanting him to get this good run.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever made that penalty wish they could have that one back, because that was a great run by Mark Allen, and he would have had another first down there and then some.
About 59 seconds here left in this second quarter. We would invite you to stick around for a little halftime interview with a man of prestige from Millersport. And then we will take a little break and be back to fill you in on second half.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Green's doing here. I mean, they're going back to the 3-back formation, but one drive they're going all pistol, and then the next drive they're going all the 3-back formation.
How many tackles did he just break there? There were at least 4 Millersport Lakers on top of him just sliding off. And then he took an amazing hit there, and just a great play. I mean, all this power seems to be working for them well. Maybe a little bit more sluggish and not as fast, but their legs giving them the momentum and velocity they need to just get rid of those tacklers.
Yeah, great job there by number 12, Kyle Frazier. He is looking strong as well, and it looks like Green has a few versatile backs as well.
Applegate got a good pass there. Steps out of bounds, just short of that first down.
That was to Trent Markham. A nice catch and run by him, getting out of bounds to stop the clock as well.
Yes, they want to get down this field and not eat up that clock. They want to strike before halftime, making Millersport rethink their game plan a little bit here.
Yeah.
Before they come out in the third quarter.
Yeah. Again, we see Applegate, even when he gets flushed out of the pocket, keeping his eyes open and making a good pass there. Doing well, getting out of that pocket and staying focused.
Yes, definitely. I agree with you 100%. Green getting their play, setting up, looking to score here with not 27, but 30 seconds. They'd say he stepped out about 3 seconds earlier than the clock had it.
Okay. Well, they're going back to the Applegate again, getting flushed out of the pocket, and he gets tripped up, and the clock is going to keep going. He did not get out of bounds.
Green needs to be, there they go. That's the timeout for Green.
Yeah.
Making sure that clock doesn't run down. They do not want to eat up the clock because it is not their friend right now.
Yeah. Yet the Applegate's trying to get a good throw there, and he's doing great, getting flushed out of the pocket and throwing some good balls. But I think he really wants to stay in the pocket on a few of these and try to throw a long bomb like he did for their first touchdown. But Millersport's
starting to figure out these little passes that they're doing, the little extensions on the play. All those defenders are moving over. I would advise Applegate, if he's extending the play, look that far side of the field. Pull a Braxton Miller, as it were, looking up on that opposite side of the field as he's running down, and find that receiver on the opposite side and maybe even score a touchdown.
Yeah, we saw in warm-ups, he's definitely got the strength in his arms, so
he can put that ball at least another 30 or 40 yards down there just for that receiver, not to mention the yards after that the receiver would have.
Definitely, for sure. And Green going with the I formation, I don't think we have seen tonight, so let's see what they do here. And it is a fullback run, number 12.
There's a flag on the play, but he's got some open field, taking the daylight, making Millersport pay, tripped up.
That's Kyle Frazier again. I do not know if he got out of bounds or not, but there is a penalty
He did.
flag.
The clock has stopped. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be on Millersport this time. If not, there might have been a block in the back, maybe a holding. And it looks like that's what it is, a holding on Green.
And I'm sure Green is not happy about that one. A great run by Kyle Frazier there again. Just getting out in the open field and, running strong. And they would actually be in the red zone right now, and I'm sure they wish they could have that one back.
These penalties becoming a big factor for Green. Letting Millersport capitalize on these lack of great plays, because every time they get these good runs. Oh, it looks like there might be, instead of a holding, it's a face mask against Millersport. I did not see the right call there. So I guess Green is in the red zone right now.
Wow, what a turn of events. And if Green can capitalize here with 11.4 seconds left before halftime, that would put them in good position.
They can breathe easy during halftime and come out and just hopefully for them, take this game. But Millersport got to step up their defense. Don't let them go to the air. And the fans here at Millersport getting really riled up. They do not want this to go through for Green.
Millersport getting loud here. I don't know what happened here. The clock looks like it's at 7 seconds, but I don't know if there's a mistake or what happened.
I'm not sure either. delaying the game here. Green's got to get to the line and jump it quick,
Yeah.
otherwise they'll lose 5 yards.
Yeah, and they definitely don't want that with how close they are in such little time.
Millersport.
Going to the shotgun, and it looks like they're throwing up in the fade in the back of the zone, and Millersport intercepts it, and that will end the first half. Millersport catches a nice break there.
Great defensive effort by those cornerbacks. I was about to say it before they started, those quarterbacks need to play up, but that safety snuck over and took that pass before it could get to that green receiver. Beautiful play. And number 14 there, Cronenbitter, kind of showing off a little bit like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah. He is really looking good tonight. And, you know, as we've seen, he has phenomenal speed, and there he was using his good set of hands there. So great play by Cronenbitter.
Lakers probably just going to take a knee here, run out the clock.
Yeah, I can't see them doing anything with only 1.6 seconds left, and they're up. So
might as well just go into halftime, talk things over. They're set up, and the eye makes a play.
And it is the knee, as you called, my friend. Great first half for both teams. They're both looking really strong, and let's see what they talk about in the locker rooms, and when they come out, see what they made different or what has changed. So
again, as we are MSL on LSN, we would like to inform you that with 4:22 left in the second quarter, it is 6-28 out there at New Lexington with Fairfield Christian against Northridge. So I'm assuming that we're just going to have to let it go, and we will be back for third quarter action here soon. So stick with us, and this is MSL on LSN.
MSL on LSN, brought to you in part by
Service Master claimed by Todd George. They are proud to be the only Green Seal certified janitorial service in Central Ohio and promise to do the job right or do it over. 740-687-1077.
Central Ohio General Surgeons are physicians who have advanced training that allows them to perform invasive procedures for their patients. At Central Ohio General Surgeons, your appointment includes time for examination and discussion. Please feel free to ask any questions at any time. 740-654-6213. Thank them for supporting FMP Sports.
This week with Sheriff Dave Phelan on LSN TV, Lancaster Time Warner Cable Channel 9. Great guests and important information on This Week with Sheriff Dave Phelan. Available online at lancasterohio.tv.
Ohio Christian University offers accredited, career-focused undergraduate and graduate degree programs for busy adults. Classes are convenient, offered online or evenings and weekends at our 12 locations. OCU will prepare you for your next step and help you discover your higher purpose.
We invite you to attend Ohio Christian University.
Hi, I'm Jacob Thompson, here with my co-mate here, Andrew Gherkin, at the Green Bobcats against the Millersport Lakers. Close one here at 22-21, Millersport leading. And I'm looking forward to this second half. What about you, Andrew?
It's going to be a great second half. I cannot wait to see what both these teams throw out at each other. Great offensive strikes on both sides. I mean, the passing game for Green is looking amazing, scoring off of outside passes twice. But Millersport able to come back and kind of duck under and take a hit there.
Yeah.
And move into that red zone really quick with their run game and their agile backs. Both teams just kind of warming up, shaking off the lack of activity for the past couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Both are agile or are ready and gonna get into this game.
Yeah. As you can probably see, Millersport is more of the speed type of team, and Green more power. But if Millersport can really stop some of the big plays that Green had in the first half, they got 2 touchdowns off of just huge, highlight plays. If they can stop those, they're going to take home a victory tonight. And
it all comes down to the safeties and the middle linebackers kind of checking out that offense, reading the quarterback and the formations, recognizing that if they're coming out in that pistol, they're probably going to throw a play action there and go to the air off that left side. And if they're going in with the I formation, they're probably going to chug up that middle. And it really comes down to that. Maybe move their cornerbacks up a little bit when they're showing that run motion formation. But great defensive efforts by both teams, and offensive showing great athleticism. And but special teams needs a little bit of work. We saw a couple of fumbled kicks there early and closer to the beginning of that second quarter. But other than that, great plays by both teams.
Yes, for sure. Special teams has definitely been key. Both teams have had some fumbles off the kickoffs, as you just said, and if they can really, kind of tweak and touch those up a little bit on the kickoff returns and other special teams, whoever executes better will come out with the victory tonight.
And last week's player of the game for Millersport, I just can't think of his name right now. Clayton Moore, there he is. Number 4, Clayton Moore has had some amazing runs and returns getting up to and into the Bobcat territory and just kind of punching it at Green and making them say, hey, whoa, we got to shut him down. Otherwise, we're going to be in danger of losing this game. But on the flip side there, number 22 for the Bobcats, Levi Mullet, just being that one all-around player who can do whatever you need him to do. Both of them kind of neck and neck right here, leading their teams.
Yes, definitely show similar attributes. Both playing very well tonight, and I'm interested to see how they do in the second half.
Definitely.
Clayton Moore definitely showing off his speed tonight and his other abilities as well.
Couple of penalties there in that first half, kind of giving them a little bit of a danger. A bit of a danger there that they need to watch out for. So
yeah, and also Green is kicking off. There they are, just a squib kick again, but with Millersport getting the ball first at the beginning of the second half, that could be very key again to the outcome. And it's different for Green as well with not scoring on that last play at the end of the first half.
Throwing that pick in the back quarter of the end zone. It was just unlucky that he didn't put that up a little bit further.
Yeah.
As Nathan Sandusky returns that up to about the 46-yard line, and the Lakers will set up shop there. 1st and 10.
Millersport going with the I formation this time, hand off to the fullback, but then we have a flag before the play.
Going to be an offsides on green. That little foot, just even those little footsteps right there, those outside linebackers just get a little too excited, getting ready to jump the snap there, see if they can get in and stop the play before it starts, and it costs them.
Yeah. You know, you don't hear offsides a lot called, but, man, those refs are still watching for it.
Definitely, and if simple things like that against the defense are what's being picked up, recognizing that would be a big factor and just staying off that line.
For sure. Millersport goes again under center, except this time it's a 2-back and not an I formation either. Maybe a yard on the play.
Doesn't matter. That false start, or offsides by Green there gave them that 5-yard advantage there. So now it's second and 4. Looking at 3rd and short and possibly even 4th and short.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, penalties haven't been super key tonight, but they definitely can affect the outcome, even one. So
you definitely don't want to be shooting yourself in the foot.
That's right. Millersport going back to that pistol that they have dominated their offense mostly with these pistol formation plays.
And all these pistol runs have been leading to pistol play actions.
That's right. And we had Cronenbitter in motion. Another pitch to Clayton Moore, and looked like he could have gotten stopped there in the backfield, but again, his speed has saved him again, and they got maybe 2 yards off that play. So
Green's still unaware of exactly how fast he is. I mean, right there, he dodged 3 tacklers with a little jab step, just kind of juking them out. They're not ready for it.
Yeah, and that's how key that can be with where you have you could have a negative 1-yard play to gaining 3 yards. That's important. And so 3rd and about 2 here. Going under center with the I formation again. Hand off to the fullback.
Bo just charging that line, and he'll get that first down for Millersport, and they'll keep that momentum running on their side. The cloak and dagger has shifted a little bit now that Millersport has the lead possession here in this second half.
Yeah, Bo Thorne is looking really solid this game. Maybe not the highlight reel that Clayton Moore is, but he is looking very effective and definitely key for this Millersport team.
Those simple and yet silent runs that he can just convert into crazy plays are as deadly as those duck and run plays that Bo does so well.
Yeah, Millersport going back to the pistol, and I think he just got back to the line. That is a handoff to Clayton Moore.
And like we were just saying, not the highlight that he needs to be here for Millersport, but still so effective and versatile for this offense. There's so many different ways that they can use him and will use him.
Yeah, so many different. These Millersport backs are just so versatile, and they can use them in so many ways. And it's really cool to see how they're using them in their different formations and everything. And Millersport is going back to that pistol formation with just 1 back in the backfield and trips to the left. And a pitch to Clayton Moore. He's got some open field. He obviously likes that with how fast he is. Gets a good pick up there, about 7 yards.
Admit it, you like that pistol. You like saying pistol when they're in that formation.
I like the pistol formation.
You get all excited. I can see it. You're just like, oh, it's a pistol, yes.
Oh, you know.
Guess that comes from a little quarterback experience, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's nice. I just feel like you can run so much more out of that pistol offense and get the running back some momentum going up the middle.
You run an option out of that. You're so far back from the line that the defenders kind of have to chase you there.
That's right. And they go under center, back to Bo Thorne, running strong again, going through some defenders, and look at how key that is. He is getting the first down. Could have been stopped at the line, but no, he picks it up with his strength.
We've been talking about it all night. We're going to continue to talk about it. It's only the 3rd quarter, only 4 minutes into this 3rd quarter, and once again, they're pushing through with their backs.
That's right.
And they're fullback. I mean, how many times do you see a fullback actually run the ball? Not a lot. This one does. He gets the touches that Millersport needs to give him. Even in that little wishbone, that ISO to the right is so effective.
That's right. He's very key, whether they come out with the victory or not tonight. He is definitely a big part of this offense. And again, they give it to Bo Thorne.
Not only is he, the big and power running back they need, he can hold on to the ball. Right there, he got stuffed at the line. What are you going to do? You're going to cover that ball. No hands in. It's your ball. Don't let him take it.
That's right. Number 22, Dolan and Kenny had some nice plays there, I believe two two-point conversions there in the first half. Just came back into the game, so that's something to watch there. They might utilize him in some way.
The trick
like
plays are effective as the major runs. I mean, we were just talking about how he's a receiver. Not only are they using their backs, they're using their receivers to score points. And right there he is, sitting in the backfield.
Yeah, and they pitch it to him like we could have guessed. And nice open field. Gets a good pickup there down to the 15-yard line.
I like that little pat on the chest there. Be like, I'm a wide receiver, but I just ran right through you.
That's right. He definitely has some speed as well as some of the other backs on that team.
This is such an amazing game. We're up here all excited and hyped up, and we're not even on the field.
That's right. That's right. This is Millersport is definitely moving the ball well, and thanks to these backs in the line as well for pushing and getting them up the field.
Talked about it last week, all this emotion in the air, and last week it was because it's the first week of football. This week is because it's 22-21 with Millersport and Green. It's a close game, and it's a great game to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Whichever team comes out with a victory tonight is definitely going to be happy, redeeming themselves from last weekend's both 0-1 records beginning last week for the first week of the high school season. So,
and there goes Ankeny with that outside run. Gains about 1 yard, but Millersport looking at about 2nd and 9 on their own on the Bobcat 14, looking to punch in the touchdown here.
Yeah, Millersport going back to the pistol again, and they are looking strong coming out of this first half. And both Thorne looks to have lost a few there. Green looked ready for that one.
Oh, they were. You set up that pistol, put that fullback right beside you. If you don't have, and you have that one tailback behind you, either Moore or Ankeny, it's basically a readable thing. You're either going to give it to that fullback up the middle, or pitch it, or fake that pitch and go to the left. That's all they've done with this pistol. But it works, and it's so deadly.
That's right. And it's been working well for them so far. Unfortunately for Millersport, Green read it that time and knew it was coming. But how could you not with how well Bo has been playing this whole game and this half as well. So
there he goes again. That fullback, that's Ankeny right there, ducking his shoulder once again. And taking some hits, and it's good that he holds on to the ball. Looks like it's going to be about 4th and 8.
Yeah, he just got pushed out of bounds there, and he had nowhere to go. And
we might see the field goal unit come out here, but they might go for it too. I was watching their field goal attempts here at warm-ups. Not too great, but just a couple of errors, a little miscommunication, the holder not grasping it as firmly as it could be, and just it was like 1 or 2 field goals. And you'll have that with warm-ups, these tense situations, especially now with Green. But it does not look like they're going to kick it. They're going back to that pistol.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they throw a fade here in the corner of the left side, but it doesn't. Oh.
There he goes, extending that play.
Look at that. Oh.
Just out of the reach. That was an amazing play. There were at least 7 seconds in that entire play, which is a long time for a quarterback to find his receiver.
For sure.
And it's just unfortunate. He overthrew it a little bit, but he had to. There was a safety and a cornerback right there. If he didn't overthrow it, it could have been tipped or picked off.
Yeah. Jonah Butts definitely using his great athleticism, as we saw there. Not just can he throw or hand off, he can also do it with his legs, going from scrambling to the left, coming back to the right, and unfortunately just a little overthrown. He had his receiver there, but I have a feeling he's going to redeem himself, and as we saw there, very athletic, and let's see what he does next when they get the ball back.
Troy McClung was the intended receiver.
Yeah.
I even saw him motioning like, hey, throw it here. And there we go with Green's first play, stuffed at the line.
Stuffed at the line.
And you know who got back there? Bo
Thorne.
Bo Thorne, making plays offensively and defensively, kind of shocking Green. Be like, I'm a fullback. I can run it. I can stop you as well, so don't even try to take it to me.
Yeah, Bo Thorne playing linebacker, looking strong on both sides of the field, man. He is just getting in there, and he's not afraid to just stick his nose in there, man.
And the best part for Millersport is he's only a sophomore. You're going to have him for another 2 years. You can build that experience up that he already has, obviously. He wouldn't be showing up tonight like he would in any other game if he didn't have this experience.
I can honestly tell you I did not know, without looking at the the paper that he was a sophomore. He looks a lot older and more mature than that. He is playing more mature. He is looking strong, and I'm sure Millersport's really excited about him in these upcoming years.
Green taking it to Millersport on the ground there. Gain of about 6 yards.
Yep.
6 yards, yep. So it'll be 3rd and 4 for them. Ball on their own 18.
Yeah. If Millersport can get a good stop here, then you know, they'll have good field position, because I can't imagine Green would not punt it with how close they are to their own end zone.
They kind of have to. If they turn this over on downs, they're giving them 4 downs nearly inside that red zone.
That's right. You don't want that, especially being down. So
looks like a timeout for Green before the snap happened.
Yes.
And it's probably a good thing. You want to talk about this 3rd down play, because if you don't get it, you probably will have to punt it, unless you get really close. If you were close to that 4th down marker, maybe like 4th and inches, 4th and 1, I would definitely punch through it, especially with the way your running backs have been performing. That outside run right there with their tailback, it's gained them 6 yards. I mean, they went from 3rd and 12 to 3rd and 4. My apologies, 8 yards. 3rd and 12 to 3rd and 4, or sorry, 2nd and 12 to 3rd and 4, like that, and it's just with one simple play. If your tailbacks can move that fast and get up there that quick, why not go for it on 4th and 1 and 4th and inches?
I agree completely. Millersport really wants, and you know, it could be detrimental. This stop here, these 3rd down plays are key, especially with how close they are to their own end zone.
But unfortunately, it just seems like that defensive line for Millersport is just everywhere, eating up that inside run. They cannot punch it up the middle like they wanted to. They wanted to do that first drive, couldn't quite get it through. Millersport was ready for that. Probably a lot of scouting done in between the two teams, because they didn't look like they were all that successful those first couple of plays.
Yeah.
But now showing their true colors and taking a hard hit there from Millersport. So they stopped them behind the line, loss of about 2, and it's going to be 4th and probably about 6 here for Green. And the question is, what are they going to do?
Well, yeah, they got to punt it away. They're way too close. And again, like you just said, that Millersport D-line coming up with the stop again, man. They're really looking strong, and they've got to be excited about their linebacking core and their D-line, man. They're just looking strong, and they're getting after it. A low snap there. Good job by the punter to, you know, get that back and to make a good punt there. Oh.
It looks like Moore recovered it, but he did muff that punt. I'm surprised he didn't call for a fair catch. Those Green players were getting very close.
Yeah.
But good athleticism to recover it, drop right on it. That instinct, that half-second instinct to just fall right on it could be the difference between a turnover at the 50 and, you know, your ball at the 50, which is not bad at all.
Yeah, and later even on a win or a loss. So who knows? That was great awareness and a recovery by Clayton Moore.
Millersport wants to run their offense quick, kind of catch these Bobcats while they're sleeping, as it were, and just hopefully for them score and make them take a step back.
Yeah. Oh, a little trickery here. Oh! Oh my!
That was an amazing play.
Millersport with the trickery, and it paid off there. A touchdown on 1st and 10.
Oh, Green did not see that coming at all. They were thinking, run, 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 as soon as Moore got the ball. Moore looks up, and there's number 14, Cronenbitter, back wide open. A beautiful pass from the running back, and it's ridiculous. Millersport not afraid to take some chances.
No.
I mean, it's 1st and 10 on your 49-yard line. Throw that ball. Why don't you?
That was a beautifully executed play. A great pass by the running back. Man, that was looking good. And wow, that was an exciting play.
Millersport has turned up the dial to 11. They are not going to let Green get comfortable.
And Millersport again going for the 2-point conversion. I mean, and why not? It's been working well for them. So
got to hurry up though. That play clock is ticking away.
That's right. And they do the pitch again, which has worked the past 2 times, and just short. Again, they go with number 22.
And Keeney.
And Keeney, man, he has been doing really well tonight, and all the backs for Millersport, man, just so different and different styles of play, just doing great.
like you said before, I mean, we have been watching Millersport for at 2 quarters now, reading their pistol, and that's what they were set up in, that little pistol, you know, Moore on the back, Bo right there on his left. He pitches that. The entire Green defense was screaming, run. They are fully prepared for Moore to take it to him. And what does he do? He steps back and throws a beautiful pass to Cronenbitter. And that pistols kind of set them that false image of what they were intending to do, and it worked off.
Yeah.
It worked out.
I definitely think Millersport was waiting to set up that one. I mean, they've been running that pitch on almost every one of their 2-point conversions and just in regular gameplay as well. So then they decided to switch it up a little bit and pass, as you just said, and it really paid off there. It was a great...
I really wonder how long the coaches had that in his back pocket, just waiting to be like, let's do this right now. And look at that. Look at how it works out. And now they take a 7-point lead, which it makes this a one possession game. But if Green does score, it's tied, and Millersport has the advantage, getting the ball back when it's tied.
That's right. And as we were saying in the first half, you know, those 2-point conversions can be very key when they were up by 1, but unfortunately for Millersport did not get it last time. So again, that can affect the game and the outcome later on.
Really low kick, recovered, finds some daylight. Only's got to beat Moore. He's going to beat him.
Oh, Moore!
Wow.
Moore!
Moore's shaking up on this play. He's holding his left thigh down. Maybe some cramps. Possibly fell on it when he dove.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just some cramps. But that was a great play by Moore, saving the touchdown there from, I believe, number 22, Levi Mullet. Again, a very versatile player for Green.
The speed is insane, and it's not even because Levi Mullet is not slow at all. We saw him go from the 20 to the other 20 in a matter of seconds. It's kind of, it's awe-inspiring, actually.
He got that bounce. He timed that bounce perfectly, and he took it right to there, and just shoestring tackle by Moore, saved the touchdown, and there it is, Levi Mullet with the touchdown. So he didn't get it the previous time on the kickoff, but he got it the very next play.
There's the dagger for Green. They pulled it out of their back pocket. Be like, we scored on 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns actually. Now we're going to run it up your throats.
Yes.
You lost your best player to some cramps or possibly even a small injury. We're going to take advantage of that lack of experience on your team and make you pay for it.
Yes, Levi Mullet doing a great job for this Green team. He's not saying no. He's not backing down, even though they got down by Millersport. Now they're right back in it, and the field goal or the point after attempt is good. And we're all tied up here with 2:53 left in the third quarter. Looking like a good game.
I mean, we were talking about this before the game, before warm-ups. We were saying this is going to be an amazing game. It's going to see great teams. We were looking up stats and everything. Millersport ranked 723rd here in the state, and Green in 727. I mean, that's 4 ranks, which is not at all, considering they're in the 700 marks. But still, this athleticism and the aura around them is insane. They both want this very, very badly.
Oh, for sure. And honestly, I mean, I know I'm getting a little far-fetched there at the end of the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if this went to overtime and made it even more exciting.
No,
so.
I'm not at all. I mean, the way this is seriously a cat and mouse game, and it could go either way.
Yeah.
All 3 ways, you know?
Yeah, let's see if these seniors and the older guys can really step up and see who wants this more, because that's what it's going to come down to.
Green setting up to kick it back. Looks like Cronenbitter back there to receive, as number 4, Clayton Moore, is over there still sitting, but he's got a helmet on, which is a really good sign. Possibly just some cramps, which is not a big deal at all. You can get him back into the game very soon if he's up and walking.
Ben Gabriel for Millersport getting the kickoff. He just got it and went down with it, trying to be safe with it. And it looked like Green had a new person kicking the ball there. I believe that was Russell Collins with the kickoff there, squib kick. So Millersport with the ball on their 36-yard line, their own 36-yard line, and going back to the pistol formation. That's been working really well.
handing it off, and there's Ankini, and he is taken out behind the line. Number 50 for Green, Alex Otworth, a 6-foot junior weighing in at 170 pounds, just levels him, taking him back, dropping him back at least 4 or 5 yards there.
Yeah, that was a great read and a great awareness by the Green defense getting that play.
Millersport lineman just wasn't quick enough. He didn't get up fast enough. He just swam and took out that running back, which the tailbacks rely so much on their offensive line. A play like that is so key in a close game like this.
Yes. We got Millersport in the pistol again, and they got trips to the right.
There goes Jonah Butts running it for himself.
Yeah.
Gain of about 4.
As we saw that scramble on the other side of the field, we know that he has some legs too, man. So watch out for him. They could be switching it up a little bit.
And number 4, Clayton Moore, getting back up on his feet under his own power. Probably will walk it off for a couple more plays. Hopefully we'll see him back here soon. But he is definitely limping on that right leg of his.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely hope Millersport and everyone hopes he can get back in the game. Very key player, and I'm sure great leadership from
This is where Cronenbitter and Ankini have to step up, and even Bo Thorne have to step up and take it to Green, even in this time of
intercepted by Green.
And that is going to strike the morale of the Lakers very, very hard.
Hopefully they can recover from that one. You know, that was not a bad pass by Jonah. It just needed to be a hair sooner or a hair faster, and that was first down right there. So
we haven't seen a lot of turnovers, just a couple turnover on downs, an interception there to end the half. Fumbles have usually been recovered. I mean, great solid ball control, but right there, those 2 turnovers, the one at the end of the half and that one right there, are so crucial. If you can minimize those as much as possible, but that one could possibly change the game.
That's
here.
right. It's so key, and that was number 23, Kenyon
We have a
Bruton.
flag on the play already. False start on Green. So after that amazing defensive play, they're going to drop back another 5 yards. And that kills.
Yeah, also Green needs to be thankful to their linemen as well, man, with that D line really getting to Jonah fast and forcing him to throw that pass a little bit later than
pulling
he
him
wanted
outside
to.
that pocket.
That's right, and it was key for number 23, Kenyon Bruton, with the interception there. So
up the middle to the Green tailback. I believe that is Levi Mullet. Yeah, Mullet, sorry. Double check there. It looked like an N for a second. That just double T's. But a gain of about 3.
Yeah. Millersport is still looking strong on D. They really hope they can get a stop here. Force them to either, go for it on 4th down, or I can't see him punting this close, but.
And I think I see number 4, Clayton Moore, back there at safety.
That's Millersport is very happy they can get him back in the game. Key player and leadership for that Millersport team.
Pardon me, that's a 9. Moore is still on the sidelines. His numbers are hard to read when they're not facing us,
Yeah. Yeah, we do see Moore on the sidelines still there.
Helmet off, jersey untucked. Not looking good right now.
Yeah.
Millersport also has another player on the ground there, number 55. I'm afraid we don't see him on our roster, but just looks to be more cramps. Timeout on the field for Millersport.
Number 55 is Kyle Muck. I'm not sure what happened to him, but we hope that he gets better and is able to get back out on the field.
Hi, I'm Mike Miller, host of Lancaster Perspective. The crew and I would like to extend a formal invitation to you to catch us on Channel 9 Lancaster School Network.
Welcome back here to Millersport, Ohio. We have the Millersport Lakers hosting the Green Bobcats. Both of these teams looking incredibly pumped up, ready to just take over this game. Both of them want it so badly, sitting on their 1-1 records as of now. Really wanting to take an even season for now, as it were. So
yes, really looking forward to this fourth quarter. 28 all for both teams, and I can just see this being really intense. So,
and there goes number 22, Levi Mullet, up the middle for Green, gaining them about 3 yards. So it'll be fourth and very short. And I would expect Green to go for it right now.
Yeah.
Keep that momentum going. And like we've been talking about, it's a shift of momentum this entire time. And now Green has it, and they need to capitalize on it.
Yeah. Again, as I said, Millersport would really like to get this stop here. I mean, that would just be huge and could really affect the outcome of the game. And they go back to their key player, Levi Mullet, number 22.
Or at least what we have initialized as their key player.
Yes,
definitely. Sorry, what is their quarterback's name? I cannot remember. Applegate. Definitely Applegate has had a great game, throwing it to his receivers at least 3 times for touchdowns, and the other one being Mullet.
Yes.
Running it right up the middle to Millersport. So they are having a good offensive game right now. But here in this fourth quarter, they definitely need to step it up even more than they have already.
Yeah, it's Green going back to the three-back formation.
But Applegate will keep him for himself and get that first down.
Yes, Applegate with the play action, and like Andrew just said, taking himself to the left side of that field. And I believe he got the first down, first and goal. First and goal. Let's see what Green does here to get in the end zone, if they can.
First and about 4 yards. And both these teams very effective in the red zone tonight.
Yes.
Scoring just about every time they can.
That's right.
Green with that one last-second interception.
Yeah.
And that'll be Kevin Mullet scoring for Green.
Strong run by Levi Mullet there. Again, just being a leader for his team and running strong and fast. Getting there in the left corner of the end zone. Great run. And add to his touchdowns tonight. So. And Levi Mullet for the kick, for the point after attempt for Green as well. Again, showing his versatility.
Looks like a flag on the play, possibly an offsides, maybe an illegal shift.
Yes. I'm gonna
offsides.
Offsides, that's what it looked like. Number 15 for the Lakers. And that is Ben Gabriel there with the offsides, I believe.
So Green will set up shop and try it again.
What would you do, Andrew, here? Would you go for 2, or would you keep go safe with the point after attempt that's been working all night long?
You know, I really think I would go for it. You need these extra points. These last this fourth quarter is key.
That's
you
right.
need to get everything on the board you can, and looks like they're going to do exactly what I want. But Millersport, great defensive effort, punching it right through that offensive line, stopping them where they are.
I thought that was a great call by you. I was going to say the same thing. A 2-point conversion I thought was smart, and honestly, as Millersport's been going for the 2-point conversion, it would force them to have to make it instead of just extra points. But Millersport staying strong there and stuffing them. That was a great defensive play and awareness by Millersport Lakers. So 34-28 here with 10:51 left in the game, and the Green Bobcats are up on the Millersport Lakers. Interested to see how Millersport, goes after this. After getting scored on, we know they've responded well so far, and we expect them to do that again, but we'll see. You got number 14. Number 14, Brandon Cronenbitter, back to return. Cronenbitter with that great speed that we've seen tonight, as well as some other backs from Millersport, and we'll see how how he does on this kick return.
Just another update on that Fairfield Christian game over in New Lexington. They are still down 6-42 against Northridge High School and early in that fourth quarter. So hopefully they can at least get something going, put a little bit more points on the board.
I believe that is Mullet to kick off for Green again, and it is. Oh, Millersport with the fumble there, but I believe they got it back.
Unless we see another
Yeah, but
miss call over there earlier with that muffed punt there. But we couldn't see it as well as the officials can, so we have to go with their call.
Yeah, exactly. Millersport at their own 44-yard line. Pretty good field position, I would say, if I say so myself. And let's see how they come out on this drive. Going with the I formation. We don't see very often from them, but has proven to be pretty effective tonight. And handoff to the fullback.
Stuffed at the line.
Stuffed at the line.
This army of Bobcats is becoming very keen on recognizing the Lakers plays and shutting them down as fast as they get started.
Yes, yes. They did see to recognize that one. I'm sure Millersport will try something different, though they got something in their pocket.
Number 4, Clayton Moore, still kind of limping on his foot. Helmet still off. Does not look like he'll be returning here soon, but hopefully before the end of the fourth quarter, give this Millersport team a little bit more morale boost.
Yeah, it looks like we actually have Clayton Moore warming up a little bit. Maybe he's getting ready to go in, or I'm sure I know Millersport really like to have him back in the game. Definitely a key player for him and the player of the game last week and the player to watch tonight. So very important for this Millersport team.
As Millersport takes it up the middle, gets about 2 or 3 yards, but it's still third and long for them. About 3rd and 11.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if they try to go to the air here, but we're not always right.
Yeah. All right, they're going with the pistol, and he does drop back. Oh, a nice screen pass there.
And he's going to get that first down.
Bo Thorne again with the key play on 3rd down.
We've been talking about these backs and their running abilities. Can we not forget their hands and how much they have to, hold on to the ball? They will throw it to them.
Yes, great play there. Jonah Butts is setting up the pump fake there and then just dumping it off short, and they have the lineman going downfield blocking. That was a great executed play and a great run.
We do have another Laker down on the field. Looks like he's stretching out, possibly more cramps, but it's hard to tell, especially since he's still down and the trainer's walking out, and they will work with him as much as they possibly can to get him up and back out. Injuries are striking this Millersport team late here, and that could bring trouble as Green kind of fits into their or falls into their rhythm.
Score still 28-34. Green Bobcats are on top, but Millersport is marching down the field pretty well right now, if I say so myself.
It's always good to see, even when you're down and you're losing these key players, you've got that initiative to just drive forward and keep going at it. And Millersport still has these skill positions filled, even with Moore down here on the sidelines.
That's right.
But you definitely don't want to have to fill another one as you have another man down there, and they're already stricken with injuries. We saw another lineman, 55, Muck, down on the ground, kind of stretching out, and possibly another lineman down there in the about midfield. It's just not a good situation to be in when you have players that are injured and can't quite fit in with this offense as much as you would love them to be able to, because football is not a danger-free sport.
That is for sure.
Hopefully it just isn't all that serious and he can be back soon and maybe even finish out the season.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. little break in the action here. That's all right. Hopefully this Laker that's down can get back up and hopefully get back on the field. And if not this game, the next game for sure.
If he's not, 100%, hopefully we can just see him get up on his own power. That's always a good sign that they can get up and walk by themselves, or at least get up by themselves.
Yes.
Sitting up, even anything, just something to let you know that he's going to be okay.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, injuries can definitely make or break a season. I mean, maybe not in this case, but in general they can. So.
Lakers coming out to the sidelines, going to talk things over with their coach as the number 45, it looks like. Sits up by himself, Hopefully he can get up on his feet here soon. But this not exactly the position Millersport wants to be in right now. And the field has fallen just about silent in hopes that he will get up here soon. And it looks like he is going to end up standing up right now and walk back to the sidelines. Sorry, that is number 25, Bo Thorne.
Key player tonight. Hopefully he can get back out on the field, and if not, we definitely want him to be okay for the upcoming games, because definitely a key player for this team, as well as Clayton Moore. So.
And it looks like Moore's starting to get that movement. He's kind of realizing, hey, I got to get up and get back out there and help my team out, and especially now when we've lost this our power runner.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Another thing that's looking good, Bo Thorne, only a sophomore, and looks like the Millersport Lakers got a good amount of freshmen and some key sophomores. Bo Thorne being one of them, and also Dalton and Kenny. So key sophomores there. Looking forward to them in their upcoming years and maybe continuing to make noise tonight.
Walking off, not really taking any support. That's always a good sign. He can get up and move himself and get out of there. Just take a breather, just sit down, kind of relax as much as possible.
A great run by who we were just talking about, Dalton and Kenny, only a sophomore. Wide receiver as he is listed, but playing some good running back spot tonight. Getting some good runs in.
It's going to make it, about 2nd and 4, maybe 5 to go for Millersport. Looking to recover from this lack of skill positions, but obviously they have enough people to fill in these open holes.
Yeah. Yes. And Kenny again at running back. They're setting up under center in the I formation. Hand off to the fullback. And it looks like that is number 20.
Nathan Sandusky.
And he's a freshman. So, again, as we were just talking about some of the young guys moving up, there's one right there that, may have to fill in for Bo Thorne if if he does have to sit out from injury.
It's always good to have these younger guys get in there and get some experience on the field. And even when you've got a small team like Millersport, only having like 26 players total, all these young guys are showing the initiative to step up and take the field and work for Millersport here.
Yes, for sure.
Wow. Nice little trying to whiplash him there. And oof. He's going to, we have a flag on the play. Up further from the field where Ankeny was taken down, possibly going forward, but I still don't know. Maybe a block in the back or something. But otherwise, it'd be a loss of probably 10 yards.
If this
15 yards.
Face mask on Green, and that just saved Millersport after a miscommunication play. And
that was, as you say, detrimental. That was probably one of the key plays of this drive, taking them forward into Green, further than they would have been. It's still going to be about 3rd, 15.
Yes, but a lot better than what it was going to be for sure.
You're still looking at 3rd and 15 instead of 3rd and 22 or 24. But that face mask only being, you know, a spot penalty, you got to take it from where it happened.
Yeah. Let's see if Millersport goes to air here. They got two people out to the right, two receivers out to the right side of the field.
I say get that screenplay. That cornerback is playing really far off.
There you go. Oh.
Fumbled snap. Looking up. Beautiful
nice
pass. And I think we have a first down for Millersport.
An outstanding play by Jonah Butts there. Fumbled snap, not the greatest snap, but he really recovered, kept his eyes up. Instead of running it, used his maturity level, and he kept his eyes focused and threw a nice pass to get the first down there. Key play right there.
See some people running up and down the field, changing positions, moving some new players in and out of the field.
Number 15, Ben Gabriel, into the game. He has made a few good plays here tonight.
Looks like we have an official timeout on the field as... Did they get that first down?
If not first down,
they're going to measure.
They're measuring. It's 4th and short, if not first down. So we'll see here.
And it looks like we have a first down for Millersport.
That is key. That is a key play right there.
That is so crucial for Millersport. That little burst of momentum, that little, even tiny pulse right there gets them that first down, which shows you how much deadly they can be if they get a huge wave and like wings. I mean, it's just crazy to see. It would be insane to watch them move up the field and take it right back at green, even as they lead 34-28.
Another thing to look out for, Clayton Moore is warming up. He might be coming back into the game, got his helmet and everything.
And Keeney probably gains about 2 or 3 yards there, but not enough to take a first down, obviously. But nonetheless, they still have 3 more downs, and it'll be about 2nd and 8, setting up at about the 31-yard line.
That last play, like we were mentioning, that was key. That 3rd and 15 play, really a confidence booster for Millersport and can really help them get back in this game.
They get their strong seniors and juniors to kind of move, and Jonah Butts trying to get his men into the right positions. Oh no! Number 22. And Keeney has fumbled the football and turns it over to Green after that great tackle led by number 24, Trent Markham. A beautiful play. He penetrates so well into that backfield and just leveled Keeney. There was nothing anyone could do.
That was a great defensive awareness, and not just awareness, but actually getting it done on the defensive side of the ball for Green. That was a great play, and I'm sure they're just astounded and very excited by that play right there.
The Millersport coaches up here in the booth with us not happy about that at all. Millersport showing blitz there.
Nice.
And there it is.
Nice.
Number 13.
That is the quarterback, Jonah Butts, with a nice defensive play, doing it on both sides of the ball. And a lot of times you don't see the quarterback getting it in there like that. You
don't see quarterbacks risking their necks on defense. You probably see them over on the sidelines warming up their arms, getting ready for the next offensive play. This guy goes right into defense and makes key plays as an outside linebacker, stopping runs before they get out of control.
Yeah, probably a little fired up about that fumble, so he wants to get it done himself,
that's
man.
a little bit of payback right there,
that's
isn't
right.
it?
And he is fired up, and he is ready for this. That was a great play by Jonah Butts. A QB draw, play action by Applegate.
Applegate taking it for himself. Good decision there. Running that option is never easy. You got to keep your eyes up and up at the field and kind of behind you and even like right in front of you all at the same time. Otherwise, you might lose the ball.
Yeah, nice open field tackle by Cronenbitter there, man. He's had some great plays tonight, and yeah, he's playing well, man. Only a junior.
Number 15, Ben Gabriel, walking off the field, taking off his helmet, taking a knee, may be a little shaken up right now.
Green going back to that 3-back formation, that power formation that they've been using almost all night long.
And there's a gaping hole in the Millersport line, and they take advantage of that and punch it right to them.
And another thing to notice, both Thorne and Clayton Moore are both back in the game. That is, Millersport is probably very happy about that. Two key skill positions and players, both sides of the ball, coming back on the field, and they are all right, which is
stricken by bad luck there, getting those two key players kind of out early in that fourth quarter, kind of changed the flow of the game for Millersport, and now they're back in, and it's going to be very interesting to see what they do to put this game back in their own hands. Be a timeout for Green Bobcats, and we will take a break here in the action, and coaches will talk things over with their players, both trying to keep things going for both teams and keep control. Green trying to keep control of this game. Millersport trying to change the flow and hopefully take it back to Green on the other side of the field. Green still has not penetrated Millersport territory, as it is 4th and 2 on the 40, about 8.5.
Yes, Millersport still has plenty of time though to get that ball back and go for their, their 2-point conversion that they've been doing all night long. And if they get that, it'll be looking good. But still, they still got to get that touchdown first. But plenty of time. An interesting game the whole night, through the whole game. It's been a very interesting and close game and fun to watch, as I might add.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing better than Friday night football.
So true, so true. Green coming back out on the field from their sideline.
Getting set. Hopefully they've talked over this play, this crucial play, which can completely either seal or change the game for them.
Going back to that power 3-back formation, and they got Millersport to jump on 4th and short.
That is going to be an automatic first down for Green, and Millersport giving them a fresh set of downs and shooting themselves in the foot. Once again, those 45 yards they gave up last week were deadly, and the maybe 15-20 yards they've given up here are so crucial.
That was key right there. I'm sure they're frustrated about that, but hopefully they can just recover and recuperate and just get back to it on this next set of downs.
There they go, right up the middle again. There goes Mallet dodging some tacklers, and he's got some space. He's going to score, and it's going to be 40-28 for the Green Bobcats. We have a Millersport player, number 9, Tyler McClung, shaken up a little bit on the play, but he's got up and he's walking now, which is always good.
Levi Mullet getting it done again on the offensive side of the ball, using that great speed and power. We saw him break, 3 or 4 tackles there and just take off. And with the, like you said, the afterburners, man, you just can't catch him.
There goes, and that extra point will be good, and it will be 41-28 here in Millersport, Ohio, where the Green Bobcats are leading Millersport Lakers. And even now, when it's a 2-possession game, it's still an incredible game to watch, as both teams fighting tooth and nail for every single yard they get.
Very true. Levi Mullet, like I said, having himself a game. Very key player, and just doing really well tonight and really showing, what he can do. And he is a senior, and he has seniority and some leadership on that team, and maybe he can bring up some of those younger guys and encourage them to fill a spot when he's gone next year.
Definitely, and Millersport still not out of this game yet. There are 4 minutes and about 40 seconds left for them to score twice, which is plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. I agree.
Both their key players are back from those couple of injuries they had, which possibly could have turned the tide of this game into Green's favor, especially with that interception there about the 45-yard line early in the fourth quarter. But now they've got to take this ball, forget everything that's happened, and just go right at Green.
Yes. Hopefully Millersport just doesn't, think about it too much. Just go out there and just stay confident. They really need some of those leaders, like like Jonah Butts and Clayton Moore, some of those seniority type leaders, just to really get them fired up and to help everyone else realize that they're not out of it yet. So.
And Keeney walking off the field. He is still on. He's on the sidelines, and I'm sure that Moore and Bo are both in the game right now. Millersport set up in that famous pistol setup.
Yes, with the receiver out to both sides, and some miscommunication again is what it looks like between the running back.
Moore just had a relapse right there of a half-second stutter step, and he didn't quite get the play. Moving right as Butts turning left to hand it off to him, and Green's defensive line having great penetration and just wrapping up Butts before he could figure out what was going on.
Yeah, after they figured out it was too late, Green was on it, and they got him in the backfield. Going to the pistol again with the receiver out to both sides, and it looks like he's dropping back. And they're going to that screenplay again.
There is Bo Thorne.
Worked so well last time, and Bo Thorne doing it again on this offensive end.
Those little duck and run passes are just so effective for Millersport. I'm not sure what the call was. Looks like there's nothing.
Oh, it looks like Bo Thorne is shaking up again on the play. Number 20, Nathan Sandusky back into the game, and
there goes Moore.
Moore again, not giving up on the play and not giving up on this game either, being down, and he picks up the first down there with his incredible speed.
He's coming back from those little leg cramps or whatever it is that exactly happened, and even while he's recovering slightly, he still has that deadly speed and quickness to juke in and out of defenders and just make plays even now.
Yes.
High snap, giving back to Moore. Moore throws up an interception, and if Green plays their cards right, that could seal this game for the Green Bobcats. Millersport, bad throw, bad decision. Moore really should have just covered the ball and taken the hit. I know we really don't want to lose yards, but that's better than, 3rd and 18 is better than 1st and 10 for Green.
Very well. Yeah, that's got to be killer for Millersport, but again, hopefully they can just, just not give up yet and just stay strong,
Running it right up the middle, Mallet not getting much room. He may have picked up about a yard, but Millersport looking for a little bit of retribution there after that pick, and it'll be a timeout on the field for Millersport as they will pull over to the sidelines and talk things over here for a little bit. There's still 3 minutes here in this 4th quarter. Green Bobcats leading Millersport High School 41-28, and even now, after 2 picks and unfortunate turnovers for the Lakers, they've got to step it up now and force some turnovers and force some bad plays and get the ball back and move up that field if they want to stay in this game, possibly put it into overtime.
That's right. They're just going to have to stay strong. They can't let it defeat them mentally or, physically. They just got to go out there and, they need those senior leaders to really step up and be like, guys, come on, it's not over with, because this is crunch time right here, and if they want to have a chance to get back into it, this is the time. So
these last minutes and plays are going to need to be very clutch for Millersport if they want to pull out of this situation.
Yes.
Green coming up to the line. Applegate going under center. Pulls back, hands it off to Mallet right up the middle. He gets up to that 43-yard line, and he will have that first down. The Bobcats moving up the field, running time off the clock.
A new runner for the Green Bobcats, Kenyon Bruton, who had that interception earlier in the game. A good run by him, and it looks like Green has some other backs that could do well too if Mullet ever got hurt.
Being so filled with these skill positions, but for both teams. I mean, we've seen Millersport go through those couple of injuries there late and recover from it instantly, but Green doing the exact same thing, throwing in these other players as they have the lead, getting them some more experience, because those are possibly the positions they will have to fill as Mallet and the 5 other seniors for Green leave this this football team.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see Green go back to that power to 3-back formation that has been working so well tonight, and just powering it right up the middle with those big and fast backs as well, and they go back to Kenyon Bruton, who had a nice run.
Good job by the Lakers. That team is defensive effort is stepped up. They're not letting those runs get through, but it will still have a timeout for Millersport. They're trying to save as much clock as they can. They still have 2 timeouts left that they will probably save for later in the 4th quarter, especially if they have the ball.
Yeah, going back to Kenyon Bruton, he's only a freshman for this Green football team, so they got to be pretty excited about him in the future.
Oh, definitely. With these past couple of run plays that have kind of set up the flow of this drive, Bruton is doing his best to lead the Bobcats here in in what they hope to be this victory for them.
Yes. Millersport again on the field, and Green coming off the sideline from their huddle. Going under center again with that 3-back formation.
There it goes, right up the middle of that fullback.
This time they go to the fullback instead of the tailback.
Gain of maybe 3. Put it at about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. There's fireworks going off here in Millersport.
Yeah, looks pretty nice.
Get them off now. Get that crowd pumped up. Get Millersport pumped up. Get ready to take this ball back.
Some of those Millersport fireworks looking pretty nice over there on this Friday night.
Looks like Green again ran the ball. Might have a fumble there. Lots of there's a big pile up. Possibly the ball came loose. Poked it in and out, but it looks like Green still has the ball. And they will take that first down, march up the field, around the 40, 46, and it'll be 1st and 10 for them.
Looking really good for the Green Bobcats right now. Millersport will need a miracle to get back into this one.
There are 2 minutes left in this this ball game here.
Bruton again with a nice run.
Ducking his shoulder, taking it to the Lakers, but he will gain about 9 yards with 4 progress. Good run and even better control of the ball there as he was swamped by those 3 Lakers.
Yeah, great run by Bruton again, man. Just powering through and not afraid to take on some of those juniors or seniors for Millersport.
Neither team really a completely seniority-based team, but in the upcoming years they will be. Both all have this experience. Not a lot of seniors, losing about 6 for each team, maybe 8 for Millersport if I counted correctly, but still not a seniority-based team. Another run up the middle with the fullback.
And he is trucking, man. He had guys on him for 10 yards. That was a great run by number 42.
And did you see how
Mark
fast
Allen.
he was going while he had them
While
on
he
him?
had people on him. That is impressive run by Mark Allen.
That is a lot of strength. There were at least 2 guys on his back, and he's still punching through other Lakers to get more yards.
Yeah. Mark Allen has been running very strong tonight, and again, he's only a junior, so the coaches have got to be excited about some of these upcoming skilled positions still being filled.
Millersport's still sending off some fireworks here. Maybe they're a little late to that Labor Day celebration.
Yeah.
Green just going to settle and take a knee, close out this ball game here. Clock winding down, about 20 seconds left here. Great game to watch. It's been quite exciting. You see the fireworks that Millersport is shooting up, and does not look like Green is going to need to take another play. As the clock winds down, Green will take this game 41-28. Millersport losing here at home. Unfortunately, Green walking away 1-1 on the season. Millersport 0-2. Hopefully they will bounce back here and take a couple of games. Green looking for a more successful season than last year. For MSL on LSN, I'm Andrew Gherkin here with Jacob Thompson. We'd just like to remind you guys and thank our awesome media team. We got Caleb Yount and Caleb Peters on camera, Scott West up here on camera too, Harrison Poole in the trailer with JT Burcham, and for all the guys here, I will see you guys next week.
Yes.